How's it going, everybody? B-Dub here. Today I'm going to be starting my brand new Clash of Clans walkthrough slash playthrough slash advice series. I know I'm a little bit late to the party with Clash of Clans, but I figure, hey, better late than never, right? Okay, so the topic that I wanted to cover today is a Town Hall level 5 resource raiding strategy, or farming strategy, if you prefer. I realize that I am at Town Hall level 6 right now. I got a couple things upgraded for Town Hall 6. I got my lab and my spell factory done. However, my army camps, as well as all of my troop levels, are still at the Town Hall 5 level. So this strategy will work fine if you are still at Town Hall level 5. So what we're going to be focusing on is basically raiding so that we can get the maximum number of resources that we possibly can. Our primary focus is not going to be trophies. We're just going for the resources. And here is the troop layout that I have figured works best for me. I use 52 goblins, 6 wall breakers, 37 barbarians, and 34 archers. They're all at level 3 except for the wall breaker, which is still at level 2. Now obviously you can mix this up a little bit. If you want to go for some more even numbers, you can use 50 goblins or 35 barbarian. Just mix it up however you think works best for you, but this is the layout that I normally go with. So, alright. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and search for a base to attack. Now, when I look at the base that I want to attack, I want to first of all locate the resources, make sure that I can collect enough resources, and that I can get to them, relatively easily. I only have level 2 wall breakers, which means that anything higher than a level 4 wall is going to be a little bit of a pain to get through. So I want to look for level 4 walls or lower if I can, level 5 maximum. I also want to make sure that the defenses, if there's a ton of level 7, 8 defenses, it's not really going to be worth it. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and search for a base to attack now. I will go ahead and skip to that point, and I will walk through what I'm going to be doing. Okay, I think this one will work somewhat nicely. This is a pretty low-level base. However, I think it'll still work fairly well for what I'm going to be doing. So my first technique is I'm going to go ahead and lay down the barbarians in a straight line. Okay, I'm looking for the resources, so I'm looking at this side and this side for the golden elixir. Okay. After I deploy the barbarians, I'm going to go ahead and deploy the archers right behind them, and then just send in hordes and hordes of goblins. And I'm going to use the wall breakers as I see fit, probably to get into this gold here, because there's way more gold than there is elixir. So let's try it out. I'm going to go in from the left. And now I'm going to go in from the right. And the wall breakers come in. And now I just pretty much let them go to work. I'm going to drop the healing spell right there to help my goblins out. And it looks like it's pretty successful. I got almost all the resources. Probably not going to get the 3-star, and if I do, I will be extremely lucky. Looks like I might. That Archer Tower is the last defense that I have going. And there we go. I was really lucky on that one in the fact that I was able to get the 3-star victory there. That base, I wish it had a little more elixir, but, you know, it's not a huge deal. The main thing you want to avoid when you're doing this strategy is you definitely want to avoid not being able to rebuild your troops. So if you're not going to get at least enough elixir to rebuild for that attack, you don't even want to go for that base. You always want to check how much resources you can get from the base and make sure that you can go ahead and rebuild. And ideally, what I probably should have done is went ahead and started some goblins, you know, before I attacked, just to get them ready to go. So we have that. So you want to make sure that you have, you know, enough elixir to rebuild your troops at minimum, you know. Keep in mind that the main point of this attack is not to get trophies, as I said. A lot of times, if you're lucky, you will manage to get the 1 or 2 star. There's been times where I got 0 stars and I got, you know, 150,000 gold and elixir. And, you know, if you go into an attack and you realize that you're not going to be able to win, you know, don't be afraid to surrender. You'll lose the trophies, but you'll keep the majority of your troops, so you don't need to go ahead and redo that. Alright, I think that's about all for this video. Stay tuned for my next video. In that video, I'm going to go ahead and do a channel update / overview. I'm going to, you know, talk about what I have planned for the future of the channel, what other games I'm going to be covering, you know, all kind of stuff like that. And, yeah, so please like, favorite, and subscribe if you're new. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. I will definitely get back to all the comments that I receive. And until next time, this has been B-Dub TV.